Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. It's Christelle Martinette here. I'm here with a new moon reading for Aries. Aries, new moon reading in February. And the February new moon comes on the 4th of February. But right now, today's the 30th, and you'll be feeling the energy already. So what are we going to do? I have this great deck, this I can't even remember the name of the deck. It doesn't matter. You'll see the cards. I'll show you the cards. The Initiatory Tarot of the Golden Dawn. It's my favorite deck, and I forget. You know, how silly. How can you forget your first love? And so what I'm going to be doing, and of course I have, hi everybody. Then I have my Lenormand deck and the Vera Sibilla deck. So what are we doing? I have done polls in the past, and I saw that the areas of most concern are that certain someone, okay? So that certain someone, job, activity, livelihood, and then finances. So these three areas. And so I'll be first doing one, then another, and then the other for Aries. And then we're going to call it a day. I hope it works out. It's always, you know, the live readings. How could it be? How bad could it be? You know, how bad could it be? Hello, everybody. It's great to see you here, and welcome to my channel. Welcome, everybody. Take a look at my website, www.christellemartinette.com, and hit me up. Did you say that? Hit me up. Readings at christellemartinette.com. I'm going to start with the Initiatory Tarot, and we're going to start with the significant other. What is in store for you, Aries, with that significant other? Gee, I'll show you. All right, so let me show you the 5 cards that I first got off the bat. This is the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. The Sun. Yay! Then we have the 9 of Wands, right, as a focus card in the middle, and the Hanged Man next to that. And we come up with the Queen of Swords as the last card. I'm going to take Vera Sibilla cards on this, and when needed, I'm going to take the Lenormand. And what am I seeing, Aries? You know, I'm seeing that, of course, with the 7 of Cups and this Queen, they're mirroring each other on both sides of the spread. There is confusion now. There's so much confusion with that certain someone. Now, if you want to define who that certain someone is, of course, I don't have to tell you who it is, but you know, there could be people who are in a marriage, and that's fine, but their minds are somewhere else. Or you could be alone, but your mind always thinks of a certain person. So that person who is important for you in this period of time. That, having said that, and having said that this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I have to say, there's a lot of confusion here, and I'll tell you why. There's no doubt that there is reciprocal love. You both love each other. And, you know, hands down. In Italian, we say, I'll put my hand over fire on that. I believe that. That's hands down. No problem about that. So, you know, but then us mortals, these mortal souls that we are, think, okay, be that as it may, but as they do in Italian, nothing's moving, nothing's happening. But in reality, there are things happening, and Aries, and I always say, you want to remember that there are different timelines. When you are talking to me, this is one timeline. There are other timelines where things do happen that we may not be aware of in this timeline, but you sure do have interaction. I can't go into that now, but what do we have here? And I'm going to take the Lenormand right for this 9 of Wands, because there definitely is a drive on both sides that there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of energy there. It's gemmed packed with energy, Aries, on your side and on their side. So, like I said, there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of energy that you both are bringing into the notion of the relationship that may not be even playing out. And in February, it is not, actually. I'm seeing that it is not. But this Nine of Wands does tell you that there is a lot of things going on. There is a lot of energy that you're bringing, a lot of thinking. Well, how far could I go? For example, Aries, you say to myself, do I really want a person like that? Isn't it better that they're not in my life? I should thank the lucky stars. Remember, you have to remember, be careful with what you wish, on the one hand. But then on the other hand, you think to yourself, oh, come on. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. Why not? Let me go into it like we Aries do. I'll just do it, and then I'll think about it later, okay? And what I get here with the Lenormand cards, golly, howdy doody, as if as if my name weren't Christelle Martinette. I have the paths, the crossroads, this is called. Then I've got the star, or stars in some decks they're called. And then I have the stork. All right. Now, what do these three cards tell you? These three cards tell you exactly what I was just saying. You're still trying to figure out, Aries, is this person the right one for me? Are they there? Are they just a figment of my imagination? Are they just someone to test my will of character? Are they someone who just are sparring partners? They're intellectuals, or for example, and I like that. You might think to yourself, but this comes back all the time. This is a person in this lifetime, Aries, that you are going to be keeping with you, and they will be with you whether you consciously want it or will it or not. Now, there is this presence here, this queen that tells me systematically, Aries, you get up and leave. You get up and leave. Close that door and leave. This happens all the time. But remember, I started with this confusion. The sun is there. And the only spiral of light that I see in this spread for this energy here for the new moon, it's a new moon in Aquarius, I believe, is the mirroring of these two cards, which does tell us that there will be better days with this person. This full moon, this new moon period is not for you both. I'm going to pick these cards up, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to now put a spread with using that initiatory tarot, still the Golden Dawn, and we're going to look at jobs, careers, your livelihood, your business, what it would look like, your prospects to get a job. Let's take a look. This is an area, this probably is the most complex. Why? Because, as I said, job, a livelihood, business. There's so many different, looking for a job. Will I get that? Will I make my quota this month? So there's a lot of questions there. And so in the cards, in a general reading, we might say, well, I can usually get tendencies. I can usually get trends. Let's look for something more. I want something more. I want to find out details. I want to know how much when. That's the Aries in me. So and the impatience in me. So let me take the cards and I'll show you these. These are working cards. They're work cards. So we've got this page of Pentacles. And I have to say that my screen is not the best. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to clean something. Just a second. I don't know if that did anything, but anyway, I'm in a low area of, I'm in an area of my Wi-Fi may be the cause for this not HD quality, but that doesn't matter. So we saw that the first card is the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the second card is the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords. The third card is the Empress, right as the focus card, ladies and gentlemen. And then we got this beautiful 10 of Coins. My God, what could we ask for more, right? That's what we say. And we have this 3 of Coins, this 3 of Pentacles. Look, while I have to say, Aries, you're strong. There is strong. Come on, 10 of Coins. This is abundance at its best. And not enough. You know, what happens in this period is that, first of all, you are made offers. And it's not because you're, you know, famous or anything, because you do your work and you put the seeds in and they come back. This comes through. You get what you're looking for. It may not be, it may not be as good as you would like. This stupid light. It may not be as much as good as you would like, but you are in control. And not only are you in control, you're very, very creative in how you go about getting what you want. And of course, this speaks for itself, this 10 of Pentacles. Now, what I have here is this 3 of Coins. This 3 of Coins, I'm using to clarify the Vera Sibilla cards. What I see here is that with the 3 of Coins, there's the characteristic quality for you, Aries, in these days around this new moon in Aquarius is that you keep looking. You keep looking until you find something that is the best fit for you. Okay, if you see that someone is about to give you an offer, they'll give you the offer and they'll want you to become part of their team. You're very grateful, but then you go and you see the fine print, and then after you apply, after they take you on, after you're all set, you come to learn that the pay is not as good as they purported, as they said in the beginning, or the pay scale is going to be, you know, the same for a long time before you reach a higher level. Okay, there are some things that you don't have enough independence. You can't set your own rates. You can't, you see, so there's things that you keep looking for with this 3 of Pentacles. Now, with the Vera Sibilla, I'm going to take a look at this 7 of Swords. That is the only card that gives me some cause for concern. All right, now I've got a ton of readings on so many different levels here. I've got the Sacerdote, the priest. I've got La Donna Maritata, the married woman, but the woman with child, but the important woman. This is a woman with power, who wields power. And this is also the Deliranti, the delirious people. Now, what is at stake here? First of all, we see that there are a number of different readings here. First of all, you don't like to make everyone around you, even your best friends, privy to exactly what you earn, how you earn, what you are doing to earn it. And that's one thing. And this is your strength, mind you. Not only that, we see a situation where you are very independent, even if at one time you had people responsible that who you were responsible for, but they are no longer your responsibility. And so what we see now is that you are looking out for yourself in the long run. You want to cover yourself, and you're looking for security. This is the big thing. Of course, you want to make the money, and that's guaranteed with this, but you want a little bit of security. You want to be in a nice little nested place, padded, where you can say, okay, world, I can do my best type of work here. Okay? Now, of course, that is the 7 of Swords. What I do want to look at even is this Three of Coins, this Three of Pentacles in the end, to see, Aries, if what you're looking for, if you know, that personal touch comes to you after. Well, look at that. Look at this. Well, we've got the mercante, the merchant. So it's all about work. We have the costanza, constance, and we've got the sadness here. And what does this say? This tells me that you will not, in this period of the new moon, be able to slide right into the best position for you. That's going to come further down the line. But your efforts today, tomorrow, the next day, and seeking out places that you would fit in best will yield that for you, but not in this new moon period. Now, let's go to our last part of the reading for you, Aries. And I'm going to look at finances. Exactly, you know, how are we? Do we have debts? Are we overcome with debts? Are those payments coming in? Do we still have a sort of backup plan? Are we wanting for something? All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the 10 of Swords. Then we've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords. Again, I call her the bitch. Sorry. No, it's not the bitch. But she, you know, she causes, she's intellectually a challenge for you. Then we have the Two of Wands. All right. How are their finest? How are how's the money? All right. Money, 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 money. If I were a rich man. We have this situation where you are at a standstill. You're not in need, and you are holding your own. Okay, this 8 of Swords. Actually, the time when you were saying to yourself, boy, last year was a terrible year, are over. Right? So this is good. Currently, in the new moon period, you are still holding your own. That is going to give way to relieving the past financial situation behind you. So our bitch is really helping us because she's in a framework of a spread that is working in our favor. And what do we come out? We've got this Two of Wands that tells us you, around the end of this cycle, which is, say, if it's the February 4th, the new moon, I will give it 3 more days, 5, 6, 7. By the 7th, you'll have positive responses in terms of any new enterprises, any new business, anything that you are going to go into. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we didn't look at that Two of Cups. Let's take a look at that. This is our final situation. There may be someone who offers you an actual, how can I say, not a partnership, but they ask you to come and be part of our team, not only in the capacity that you wanted to, but we would like to give you this. We think that your personality would be, best suited for this. All right. So there's a little offer there. I'm going to take 3 cards, these 3 Sibilla cards on that to find out exactly. We've got Constance again. We've got Our Lady Constance. We've got the Love card, Amore. And we've got La Vecchia Signora, who speaks to positive change. Look, I have to say, if love comes out, it is about our emotional life. Of course, you might say, well, Christelle, this was a financial reading. Of course it does, but the cards are like this. The cards act in a way that you ask what you want, but they give you what is important. So I'm reading this, ladies and gentlemen, as love coming up on the job, love being presented to you as someone who either owes you money and will be paying up, someone who has to give you something. And there are going to be sparks of a romantic nature there. That is one side to the reading. The other side is the possibility of having a partnership with someone that you would really like to partner with. Well, I hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Aries friends. Like, share, and subscribe my channel, videos, everything. I'd really appreciate it. Namaste. And until we read together again, bye-bye. I'll be back.